Hi guys, it's a beautiful day once again and welcome back to Dexter's World channel. Well, I have to report to you some good news because we are about to finish our construction of our greenhouse. In my earlier video, I said that we have to make our own food through this hydroponic system because I'm getting old and I would like to, eat some good food for us. And I believe that eating salad or vegetables is a good diet for the senior citizens. You will see that our staff had been so busy. We tried our best effort to complete this one because the man that is going to guide us is coming here. And he is actually the man in the J&J's Lettuce Backyard channel. And I'm so glad because he offered his services for free, only to teach us about this hydroponics and aquaponics. Well, I don't want to discuss about these things, how it runs, how it is to be done, because Julius will come over and discuss to us the basic foundation of this hydroponics and even aquaponics. For the meantime, just allow me to just give an update about our greenhouse. Let me tell you about the materials that we are going to use for this greenhouse. Of course, we use the UV plastic right there, and then we use the coco coir over here, styro cups. I have yet to buy the styro cups, and we have here the styrofoam, and this styrofoam can contain hundreds of seedlings of this lettuce, and this is measured by 2 feet in width, and this length has 4 feet. And this is gonna be placed right here. So we will use in this portion the PVC pipe, the square PVC pipe. You will see that this is almost completed. And maybe you will ask, Dexter, what you gonna do with your greenhouse? Well, I would like to have an experiment. I would like to use the stagnant water method and the flowing method using this PVC pipes. And we call this the NFT, to grow our lettuce. And you will note also that our roofings is made of this UV plastic. And maybe you will ask, what is the best UV plastic for a lettuce or a greenhouse? Well, my answer is the thickness is very important, which is the 8 mm thickness that is really very suitable for the roofings of our greenhouse. Because if we will use the thin UV plastic, then it will somehow be destroyed easily. So we will settle immediately with the thick ones. This is the most thick UV plastic that is available in the market. Also, you will see now that we have this coco coir. And this coco coir, or the coco pit as they call it, is very important in growing the seeds of our lettuce, because the seeds can easily germinate if we are going to use this one. I will show you this one. This coco coir is very important. Maybe you will say that, can you use the sawdust of the wood? Well, some other people use the sawdust, but Julius, the expert, instructed me to use the coco coir or the coco pit instead, because this is less acidic than the sawdust that we can get in the lumberyard. So I really made an effort to get this material from the Philippine Coconut Authority here in our city, and it's good that they have so many of this. And I'm holding this PVC pipe. This is a square pipe actually, and this is really best for the NFT system. And you will see that we have here a stand where we're gonna put this one over here. At a distance of 3 inches per pipe, we will complete this one, and we can of course make a hole right here, and we will put inside in the styro cups this coco pit, the coco wire, and then we will put the seedlings, and that's it. And maybe you will ask, Dexter, are you using the nutrient solution? Yes, we are going to use that nutrient solution, but I would like not to discuss this one because that would be the matter that will be tackled to us by Carl Julius, our visitor and the one who is really known to be an expert in hydroponics and aquaponics. And that's gonna be the good content that we're gonna show you in our next video. And for the meantime, just let me explain about the mechanics of this. Of course, we have to put some drums over here. So guys, this is the drum where we are going to put some 200 liters of water. And we will embed this drum on the ground right here. Just right here. We will embed this. And of course, there are still water. We can fix this a little later. But this is going to be now the source of the water that will provide life to our plants. And of course, the water should be mixed with a solution, this nutrient solution. This is common in hydroponics. I know that you are familiar with the nutrient solution, and that's the thing that we can also discuss in our next video. But the process is like this. We will put some submersible pump right here, and then we will tube that submersible pump to provide water over there. And let me tell you also that the level of this is actually inclined. The entrance part would be 0.8 meters and it will end up 0.75 meters right here. It's quite slant for us to provide a good flow of water. So the water from here with the nutrient solution will go there, and then it goes back here. Of course, we will make a gutter at the end portion of these pipes. We will put some gutter and the water goes back here. So these are the mechanics that we are anticipating to happen in this greenhouse. And let me tell you about the size of this greenhouse. Actually, we have the width of 4 meters and then the length of 6 meters, and in the middle portion is 3.5 meters. And maybe you will ask, Dexter, why did you use the wood or this coco lumber for your greenhouse? The first thing is, I don't really know if I go commercial on this farm because my intention is just to grow my own food for consumption of my family and for my friends. And if this is gonna work, maybe I will think about expanding this lettuce farm to hydroponics or aquaponics system, and then that's gonna be the time that we can use permanent structures with concrete materials in order for us to advance our business of producing or farming this lettuce. And this is what I have in mind. And I am so glad and privileged to be visited by a known expert in the field of lettuce farming, none other than Julius Carl, my friend. And the content of our next video would be introducing him to you guys as the vast source of knowledge, because this guy doesn't withhold information. All the informations that we needed insofar as this lettuce farming, he will provide. And that's what is going to happen in the content of our next video. Mga lugar lang hanggang hindi ko. No. So you guys can see that we are making our best to fence our property in order to prevent predators, the dogs coming in. And you will see that we only use these steel pipes. This is a 2 inches in diameter pipe, and this costs us around less than 1,000 pesos. And we use also the sea furlings to serve as our frame for the galvanized iron that will be stick right here. So this is economical compared to using concrete cement, hollow blocks, and the work is so fast and easy to be accomplished. So we are anticipating to finish this one today, just today, because there are really dogs that are coming in. And this is gonna be a beautiful place for the lettuce farming, adopting the hydroponic and even aquaponic system. And we're gonna differentiate which is very effective, the hydroponic or the aquaponics. And we will also discuss with you some details, differentiate the pros and cons, the do's and don'ts of these two systems. And another good news that I'm going to report to you is the breeding of our Japanese koi. Can you recall that we got some breeders of Japanese koi in the house of my friend Arcel Macrohon? That was the content of our last video. And we made an effort to breed this one, and I am very happy that this koi have laid their eggs. The breeding of this Japanese koi had been our expertise. If you are already familiar with the basic characteristics of this Japanese koi, you will not have a problem about breeding, because breeding is just very easy. It follows after you condition the fish. When the belly becomes very bloated, then that's the time that this Japanese koi female is ripe for breeding. And you will also see that the spawning tank is very big, but it's not really deep. It's a shallow tank that is really suited for breeding of this Japanese koi. And of course, there are many processes in how to breed our Japanese koi. We have this artificial method through hand spawning, and also we have the natural method. And in our case, we are using the natural method so as not to damage our fish. So you will see here that there are so many eggs, and we're gonna be waiting 3 to 5 days before we can see these thousands of fry of this Japanese koi that we have bred today. And guys, I received a call from Carl Julius, the man that I've been mentioning for the past days in our videos. He is now at the Zamboanga City International Airport. I'm going to fetch him and I will bring him here, and he will see the progress of our greenhouse. And in our next video, we're gonna be telling you how to start up with this business, this greenhouse business, or meaning the lettuce farming. And we're gonna be revealing to you our tips, the basic tips, the secrets on how to go about these things. So I'm looking forward to expand this very small greenhouse into a commercial greenhouse, which is the source of food for our people here in our community. And I hope that we will become very prosperous insofar as this project is concerned. Anyway, we will be giving you updates, and that's why we are asking you, if you are interested about these things, We invite you to please subscribe and hit that notification bell because we're uploading videos every 3 to 5 days only here at Dexter's World.